Alright, what's up everybody? We are on Season 1, Episode 7 of Arcane, which is called The Boy Savior. I don't know which boy they're referring to there. I could sort of think about Viktor. I mean, we saw in the most recent episode, which I myself just came off of, we saw sort of a childhood sequence with Viktor, but then again, I assume he's not the boy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's not a boy anymore, so I don't know what it's referring to, but yeah, man, like I said, just having watched the most recent episode, I was once again reminded just how many factions and political interests we have at play in this universe, as simple as the battle, in reality is with Piltover and Zaun. I mean, I will say, and that's the one faction that I hadn't touched upon in the review, is that the Firelights, I think is what they were called, right? Yeah, we saw them in like one of the earlier episodes, and then now suddenly they came back out of nowhere, and I'm like, okay, what is this group? We haven't really been properly introduced to it yet, and clearly, again, another group with completely their own interests once again at heart as well. So there was a quick little reunion between Vi and Powder, but obviously the Firelight seemed to have taken Vi with them, I guess. Along with those those orbs or whatever you call them that Jinx Powder was still carrying herself. Now, where is that situation going to end up, right? I mean, what will this mean for Powder especially is what I'm thinking about. Is she going to fall back into Silco's arms like that? I don't know. It's like the reunion affected her. She could see Vi already, for example, apologize for abandoning her, right? And she even told her that, like, I never intended to leave you behind or whatever, which is maybe the way Powder kind of felt about it at first, or she was confused as to how to feel about the whole situation, right? Clearly, mentally, she's never been doing all too well anymore since that third episode. But yeah, again, it's hard to say because that confrontation did ultimately end up in, like, okay, the moment she saw Caitlyn and she realized Vi was working together with an enforcer, yeah, that just confused her all the more. And I also feel like there was a personal element to it where she saw Vi with another person that kind of looked like her, the same blue hair. And I don't know, it might have felt like to her that she replaced her that way. I don't know if I'm reading into that correctly, though, but something that I was definitely considering, Yeah, in the meantime, we have, of course, Viktor, who is still not doing all too well. He went back to that guy that we saw introduced in the very first scene of the previous episode, who had a sort of, pet. I don't know what else to call it, but it was kind of like a weird creature, that's for sure. But he was keeping that alive with Shimmer, I think, right? And Viktor said that he understood. So I'm like, what do you mean by that? You're not planning to keep yourself alive now with the Shimmer or something, right? Is that what you're planning on doing here? It's like all these. I mean, Shimmer is what I associate with Zaun, and we even saw like a region where there were a bunch of Shimmer addicts, I guess, who had been using it way too much, and it completely fucking wrecked them, And it's like, it's so interesting to see these two sides constantly go back and forth in how they make use of each other, I guess, right? Also with how Silco, for example, on Zaun's side, uses Marcus as one of the Piltover enforcers for his own agenda and keeps his family hostage and stuff, right? Or holds them ransom, I guess, rather. Yeah, guys, I think for now, we should just continue with the 7 episode, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing where it goes, because it's a huge, complex hole. Like it's not really a puzzle so much, but it's more like a battlefield that I look at very strategically from an outside perspective, I guess, rather, right? Actually, that's exactly what League of Legends is. So that's kind of convenient, but. Yeah, anyway, for now, we're going to get into the 7th episode. And of course, guys, if you enjoy my reactions to Arcane, then you can already watch the last 2 episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Over there, I already have episodes 8 and 9 up there for you to check out straight away. Your support is, of course, very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. Full-length versions are up as well. And Patreon is, as always, linked on top of the description. So without further ado, let's dive into episode 7 of Arcane. Okay. Spray paint, rap music. I think these are the Firelights, I think they were called, right? Yeah, they stand completely on their own, I guess. Just when things weren't complicated enough already. Ooh, nice. He ollied over those barrels.
I knew it was a mistake trusting you. I'm not the one who walked us into not one, but two of Silco's traps.
This isn't Silco. It's
I was gonna
someone
say,
else.
she doesn't even realize it.
Because we'd already be dead.
Oh, very nice.
Let me go! Vi! Vi!
And they took her. I guess they're gonna be interrogating them one by one. We're gonna get some torture device. What the hell is that design? Those are some big ears.
You shy? Or just ugly?
Okay, they're hyping this face reveal up. Now I'm curious. Okay.
You look good for a dead girl.
Ekko?
Ekko.
What do you know about this?
Nothing. What the hell is this all about?
What were you doing with Jinx?
Yeah,
Her
that's what
name is
Pato was
Powder.
keeping.
It's me, Vi. Same person who used to take you down to the junk heap and hose you down when you got covered in grease.
That was a long time ago.
Shit, this is the kid! I fucking completely forgot that. He was called Ekko, right? Little man.
For Silco,
Fuck you.
I didn't know if I could trust you.
So you just come out swinging?
Gee, I wonder who I learned.
I
that
probably should have caught that at the face reveal already, but I totally didn't.
from. And you still block with your face.
I missed you, little man.
How long have you had those off?
How long have you been whining?
She was prepared. I was gonna say, how the hell did you just get loose like that? Wow, little man stepped his game up.
Perhaps the error resides not with your calculations, but with your subjects. Nature has made us intolerant to change, but fortunately, we have the capacity to change our nature.
Will it work on plants?
You aren't here about the plants, are you? I must warn you. If you take this path, they will despise
That's what I was gonna say, they don't want you using
Now,
this stuff over in
remember the
Piltover.
sacrifices we make for progress.
Yeah, he's just doing it to keep
That's why
himself
I
alive and
raised
continue.
with Heimerdinger.
I was gonna say, because why is this
Jason,
scientist or whatever all locked up here?
Perhaps.
Well, not locked up, but you get what I mean, separated. Damn, is this his form of a workout?
Hammerwork is such a delicate art.
How'd you find me?
You're the de facto head of the council. People notice where you go.
Don't remind me.
Look
This
at that
order
build.
should be agitated.
They should be. Marcus brought this to me. It's an explosive. This and Shimmer. It's hard to believe what they're capable of.
Little does he know his own friend
Is that what's really bothering you?
is about to...
He was my mentor, Mel. And I betrayed him.
Heidegger.
Heimerdinger will understand eventually.
Heimerdinger.
It's your
Why do I
time
call him
now,
Heidegger?
Jess. No more red tape. You can bring Hextech to the masses just like you've always dreamed.
First, I have to save Viktor.
Where is he?
I don't know. He disappeared. He does that sometimes.
I'll store the council, but they'll soon need their leader. In the meantime, try not to lose your nuts.
Don't worry, for you, he won't lose them.
The Chem Baron scheduled an assembly.
I've had enough headaches.
It didn't sound like a request.
I need to find Jinx.
Sir,
What?
I got more in common with Cave Lice than Jinx. But let's just say I didn't always see eye to eye with my old man. She'll come to you when she's ready.
Yeah, she's just expecting her to come back. I don't know, though.
Oh, she's just some stupid topsider.
Don't let the jealousy take over.
Caitlin.
Okay, there we go. She remembers. Oh my god. What? What the hell is this place?
Is that a real tree?
Pretty cool, huh?
Oh,
When I first
nice.
saw it, I knew this was the place. If a single seed can make it down
Virtual
here,
playground.
so could we.
Not exactly virtual, but like fabricated.
Not alone. After Vander, Silco flooded the lanes with shimmer. Everyone here was an addict or a victim.
Yep. Man, those firelights ain't too bad.
Powder's gone, Vi. All that's left is Jinx, and she belongs to
You're
Silco.
wrong. She's still in there. I can reach her.
You can't. I got one more thing to show you.
Wow.
This is everyone we've lost.
A mural dedicated to them all.
Your sister works for him not because she has to, but because she wants to.
It's interesting how he says though this is all the people we've lost and they're on there.
Jace, what is this? Do you have any idea how this looks? I order a blockade and my own partner violates it. You ordered this? Why? I was consulting a friend about our quandary. I told you I knew someone. Well, you didn't say they were from the Undercity? What difference does that make? What difference?
Yeah, so that's where he's holed up.
I'm from the Undercity. You're right.
Oh
I'm
shit.
sorry. Was your friend able to help? No.
Yeah, he's not gonna let him in about that.
This sort of tampering. All right, we'll keep at it.
I wonder how the shimmer has exactly affected him now though. How it's going to affect him long term, because I guess he's gonna have to continue using it every now and then, right? It's definitely not a one-time thing.
First, this wild attack in the heart of Piltover. Now the border is closing. If we stand together...
We aren't due for an assembly.
Okay, they belong with Silco.
We should be.
The border issue is temporary. Jinx will deal with it.
In what way?
You dogs are for leash. How are you meant to bring Piltover to heel if you can't handle your own people? Huh?
He doesn't even have control of her and they know it.
What's that?
Wow, they're just releasing it on them.
Oh, you don't recognize it. Have you forgotten where we came from? Mines they had us in. Air so thick it clogged your throat.
That's right.
But I pulled you all up from the depths. Offered you a taste of topside. But you've grown fat and complacent.
So they actually didn't
Too
have
much time in the sun.
an issue anymore with that air? Since? Now you get your mask.
Please. Please.
Oh, or maybe not. Okay. Just in time.
Don't forget again.
I've had word from our friends overseas. This threat from the Undercity is drawing attention. Piltover looks vulnerable.
Overseas.
This arrived for you.
So I assume that the scope of this is gonna expand drastically later on. Where we're gonna involve other regions and... well, places.
Let her go. I brought her here. It's me you want.
My hero.
You're... But I thought they were hurting you.
Vi tells me I can trust you.
She always had the street
Get
cred.
ass back topside.
And apparently other connections too.
Let's go.
Caitlin realizes now.
Let me help you.
Okay.
Where have you been, Jinx?
Oh, you know. Here, there,
chasing down dead ends. And guess what? They're not all dead.
I didn't know. Marcus never told me she was in Stillwater.
But you found out she came back.
Yeah, that's right.
You lied.
She and the Enforcer are back for the crystal. Not for you. Have you forgotten
Well,
how she left you?
it's combined
Who
interests.
found you? Who cared for you? Gave you a home?
But obviously he would manipulate her.
I am your family. Everyone else betrays us.
Man, she's gonna let him get to her again. It's so fucked up.
It's a misunderstanding. They think you work for Silco.
Your people hunt us. Like animals. Silco pays them to do it.
That's not possible.
Ooh, he's about to let her in about Marcus and stuff, I guess.
Echo, she believes what she's saying, okay? She's not your enemy.
Oh yeah? Then what's this?
I don't know if he specifically knows about Marcus, sorry, but...
It's a gemstone. It was stolen during the attack. By your sister.
We could beat Silco with this.
That won't solve things.
Easy for you to say. Your people aren't dying all around you.
But if you do, this cycle of violence will never stop. This is our best shot at setting the record straight.
I mean, I don't know if it would stop being in Piltover's hands either, you know?
I ever realized. Please, let me help you.
She might have good intentions, but
You got a plan?
I don't see Piltover
council.
using it for the right reasons.
Let me take the gemstone to him.
One condition. I'm the one who gives it to them.
Oh shit, okay, we're gonna get a meeting. That's, yeah, that's fair. That's the best way to do it.
The engineering is inspired.
It's been suggested that they may have found a way to utilize the gemstone. If we are to assume the worst, that would mean they've turned it into a weapon.
Well, do we know this for certain?
We can't afford to wait to find out.
Wait, what are you suggesting?
We should prepare our own countermeasures.
That's what I mean, man.
You want us to build weapons? Absolutely not.
We're gonna get all-out war
Why we
soon
invented
enough.
Hextech. We would shatter any attempt at peace.
If we're lucky, we'll never need to use it. The decision is yours.
I mean, you could have literally seen this coming from the very start.
Ridiculous.
You wonder if Jace is gonna eventually...
What if she's right? Are we just gonna stand by while they attack us? We're scientists.
realize
not
what's
soldiers.
truly gonna be happening here.
We have the knowledge to defend ourselves. We agreed Hextech was to improve lives, not to take them. We may not have a choice.
Oh shit, he set it off. Okay, yeah, cut that real quick. Wow. I really hope Jace doesn't let himself continue to get dragged into this more and more, you know, that he eventually sees the light. Because again, it's clear where this is going.
What are they? We call them Firelights. Never seen so many, though.
I guess that's what they're named after. After those bugs. That's actually, yeah, that's cool. Because they fly as well and they're green.
I'm worried I have to do something I never thought I would.
Oh my god. Is he just talking about waging war? Yeah, he must be. Oh, it was Heimerdinger. I was wondering already who the hell is on that boat, the little creature. Yeah, and this is Viktor. Supplying himself with some good old shimmer. What is that even doing to him? Okay. Yeah, they're gonna try and reach the council. But the blockade is still in place, right? Is it not?
I can't leave her again.
Don't get yourself killed.
Oh, he's just leaving it to him and Caitlyn. Damn. Oh my god, she's overseeing it already.
It's just a goodbye hug.
See, she's interpreting that as something else entirely, man. Well, she's assuming that that friendship takes over her companionship with her sister, but obviously it doesn't. This is the whole reason why she's returning here.
Sir, I have
Oh my god. Yeah. Good job, Caitlyn, but Marcus ain't going along with your plan. Yeah, Ekko has better intuition. Yo, he didn't just kill him already, did he? I don't know what spot he hit. Felt like he just hit the metal at first.
I told you to leave this alone.
Oh wow. What are they doing? They're gonna be attacking them, or what's happening? Oh shit. Oh, now it's real fireworks. Nah, Ekko is not dead already, right? Is that like an armor plate he has? I think it is, right? I mean, it sound again, the sound effect was metal sounding too, so... Yeah, then again, they all got caught in that blast, though. Oh my god, don't tell me Jinx is gonna kill her now.
Don't mind.
Okay.
Tell my daughter.
Wow. Oh, this ain't good. Yeah, she just wanted that back. Oh, now she's seeing this. Damn, she's about to... Oh! Wow. The quick grind. Snatch that away from her too, wow. Yeah, Ekko was the only one truly prepared for this. He already said that you can't get powder back. Maybe Vi is coming to that same realization now.
Oh, look who it is. The boy savior.
What the hell is this? I was gonna say, he always had that with him, didn't he? Oh my god, this is so creative. Just like the way the episode opened. Wow. Look at his art style, dude. What, so they used to like play around as kids like this, and now they're, you know, playing out a battle, and now they're doing it for real? Damn. Yeah, I hope he can tell that she's lost. What the fuck? She didn't actually just kill the both of them. Really? Nah, that can't have happened. Yeah, it's fascinating, man, because there is clearly a bigger picture here. And I don't know if that bigger picture is something that... I mean, I know that there's going to be future seasons still for the show, right? I imagine that the real war that is clearly brewing here between Zaun and Piltover... yeah, and maybe even when you think about it, Zaun versus the rest, really. Because, of course, they tease all these other regions and stuff that could come into play, right? And I think we saw some of that already in the Progress Day episode, but I could be wrong about it. But I feel like we were already introduced to a couple of, yeah, like people from other places or something. But still, it's like there is that bigger picture, and then there's very much the interpersonal drama that's taking place, you know, in the scope of characters that we're dealing with in this show, right? And so you have somebody like Marcus, who, again, you know, I talked about his whole storyline where his family was held ransom by Silco, and it's like, okay, that storyline concludes here, right? But then at the same time, we have now clearly the whole, like, this is basically what I'm trying to say, is that Vi's, you know, struggle with her, with, well, getting back in touch, I guess, with Powder. Is it really necessary ultimately for the overall plot, right? Because the overall plot, like I said, is going to be that war between the regions, I think. And so now it's like we end on this scene here where Powder supposedly, yeah, literally kills herself and Ekko in that moment there, right? And it's like, okay, I'm still thinking right now, like, did it actually happen? I mean, we saw Powder literally laying there, clearly affected by the blast and presumably killed. I mean, she didn't show any signs of life. So I'm supposed to take that for a yes then, I guess. But again, it's like the episode ends there, right? And I won't know for certain until the next one kicks in and we really see the aftermath of that. But that's like I said, that's the interesting question to me. It's like, okay, is that storyline... Because that's the question that I ask myself to truly determine now. Like, okay, did they actually die there? It's like... like I said, are they necessary for the story to be able to move forward nonetheless? And I don't think that they necessarily are. So as much as I, of course, like Powder's character a lot, and I really liked what they had been doing with that storyline all this time, but at the same time, then something that I asked myself is like, okay, but what was it all for? What was it all for the past 7 episodes to try and get back to her and stuff, right? Yeah, I don't know. Man, this was once again a super... eventful episode. What else can I say about it? I mean, obviously Viktor there, choosing to go ahead using the shimmer as I totally expected him to. Jace, you know, like it's so tragic because Jace, I think, is a person with good intentions at heart, but he lets himself get carried away into the politics by his girlfriend here. I think she's called Mel, right? You know, like he's just her pawn, really. That's the way I view it, right? And it's, I don't know, it's just devastating to see. At the same time, of course, we have Ekko's faction where, at first I can't believe it, but I didn't catch on to the fact that, like, Ekko is Little Man. That's the thing, like, I remember Ekko being called Little Man first before even being called Ekko, and so that's why in my head, I always remembered him as Little Man. So when I heard the name, it didn't even ring a bell yet, which is interesting, but... yeah, cool to see that character come back there then. And I really also liked that, you know, at first we weren't really sure who the Firelights were, right? And all that we saw was like, okay, there seemed to be some kind of rebel faction distance from everybody else, so wasn't really assuming too great intentions out of them or something. And it's like, then you see actually what they are, and you see that very rightfully so. Little Man took the responsibility and took all the people that he could out of Zaun there as soon as Silco took over, and actually saved them from that tragic lifestyle that many of them fell to, right? With the addiction and, you know, the shimmer and all that stuff. So it's like, I really like what they did there, but again, it's then all the more devastating, if he actually turns out to not have survived this blast, and that's automatically the end of it, right? Like, that's, again, it's only questions right now that I have, as you can clearly tell. I wish I could be a little bit more concrete than that, but this was once again a fantastic episode, and it definitely sets up a very promising last 2 episodes that we're going to get ourselves into here. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed my reaction to episode 7 of Arcane. Those last 2 episodes will, of course, already be up over my Patreon if you want to check them out straight away. Linked on top of the description, as always, along with full-length reactions if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. Your support is, of course, very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. So go and check the last 2 episodes out straight away over there. And then for now, I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.